Good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Show with VSA360. This is your host, Martin Wong. Now, this morning, we've seen to be heading higher as the market break above the 1610, 1612. So let's take a look at what we have for you this morning as the market continue to break up, which we already been stating all this while, and so far a lot of our live Facebook talk hopefully have benefited you, at least giving you some sort of an idea where the market is going. And remember, on Wednesday we did cover about the rubber glove sector, right? This Wednesday we did say that with the widespread bar that you see a lot of the fall counters, a bit more in the coming stack. So stay tuned right to the end, and do hope and share this live video in your timeline, and we will find some of our work that we've done here is helpful. Do let others people know. All right, let's take a look at where we are, and this morning the agenda is on building another stage 2. The market's going up in here. As we break out, I'll give you a bit more drill down in here, but of course as the market go higher, you should also watch out for the stage 3 distribution, which is a sign of weakness. Many people don't pay attention, they sort of jump in, and of course if you are uneducated and really not likely to lose, the stock market, the financial market, it's really a big trap. So it's important that you stay tuned to a lot of the trades, and I do hope that you are making as good return as our member from our VSA360 as they trade along me, looking at a lot of the stock trade idea using the tools in here. And I'm going to update you how in the month of March we made a double-digit return, and many of our members are doing well. Of course, all this is through virtual trading where practice follow make perfect in here. All right, the Pentagon guide is definitely one of the way we set up in here, and the VSA360 come with insider buying and selling. And of course, if you are inexperienced in here, let VSA help you in here. Consider becoming a member of our program, our Premium 360, to learn more. And the new segment that we do on our Monday is the follow, trade and practice. A lot of the trade idea that we share with the members, winners and losers. You can see month of March was almost 12% going forward in here, and this is the tools that we use to make our trade well in here. And of course, our members who are with us, we thank you for your support, and we thank you for your feedback going forward. Also explore our virtual trade room to find out more if our tools can help you get you to the right one. With VSA360, a lot of insider buying and selling in here. Now, last week I've talked about the breakdown of the rubber glove stock, where we all started. But right now, I hope that if you are listening, use this as an educational segment to really learn where is all this market going. Now, if you see this is somewhere in the month of May, which is around here. By the time the media pick it up, you can see uptrust. Those are signs of weakness, and of course these were caused by the US China the glove tariff, and of course we all know the news, which I did talk about on Wednesday, a bit overblown, and as such that later on the news did cover, but many people choose to buy here. You can see the climatic volume, but smart money were already displaying. You can see here the low volume, right? That's the low volume accumulation. So by the time media cover it, may already be halfway through, which is 5th of May here. But if you notice, green Pentagon happening somewhere in 21st to 22nd of April, right? So it's really a benefit to follow the green Pentagon. We don't get it right, but if you have a trading strategy with Pentagon Guider, you will definitely benefit a lot more in here. All right, take a snapshot of this as we break down here, so you can see, of course, all these are the market stages. We will check out in here. More tools will get you that. All right, and right then, and then of course, the big news that came out that the big stock tank fall 10%. So how much is going to fall? I do think that it will continue to fall for 3 to 4 days, but it's going to be hovering down sideways going forward, and that's not mystery. It's something which, like a methodology, a step that we learn in volume spread analysis. Okay, so turning ourselves to previously last 10 of May, we were talking about the Bursa finance. I told members and also the public to look into the Bursa finance stock. That's where the rally is going to be, and as such, you can also see, let me just draw you this. This is a very nice upward movement. You can see from here and here. So the market is breaking up, and you can see from here and here is where the market was sort of moving sideways, ready to move higher. Look for those, okay, everybody, look for those finance stock. That's where you want to be. Okay, keep on the finance stock, use the SmartRobie, use the VSA360, and this is where you want to be. Okay, so next we want to look at the so-called the master of the central of the theme, which is the VSA360. Let's take a look at this as I go into the market. Let's take a look at the first one. Definitely we want to be looking at the alert center. You got TechScam, Optimax, Samcam has turned red Pentagon. So this gives you an idea. Now Marsing has turned green Pentagon because property sector today, news came out on the StarBiz telling how good it is. MBSB continued to push up. And this was a very nice one. Turned green Pentagon, started the move up. Let me show you what I mean. MBSB. Okay, Malaysia Building Society, which is also finance, right? Which is also finance today. You can see, right? Breakout after the green Pentagon, one bar goes up. So that's good. So that's why important that you align yourself with the sector, and definitely in VSA360 in here we will give you those tools and at least some information where you can go back and do it. So let's look into this. So if you check it out, all the alerts, finance, great tech, technology has turned green Pentagon, so check it out too, right? Inari, Vitrox, and Miller. So every day when you log into the VSA360, this is something you want to check out every morning. Look at those area at the alert center. And next we also want to look at the scoreboard are doing pretty well. You can see I'll give you a breakdown of the KLCI in here, and let's look into the healthcare sector. Before you can see healthcare last week light green, this week is green, so healthcare look good. Technology is coming back. Utility is slowing down, so just take note. Stronger is logistic. Property is a bit weaker, and construction is getting back stronger. Okay, so that is good to know. On the foreign fund flow, right, we've been getting very good flows, net inflows for the last 10 days. So that's a very good. That also explain why this market is going higher than it should. Right? Yep, which is a very, very good thing. Okay, so let's go back to in here. What else? Also the sector in here, which is the KLCI sector. All the sectors are turning green. Plantation, and I chose finance. One of the reasons why you can see finance here was only green Pentagon 10 days. Technology had a good run for 22 days. You can see here how much this technology has pushed upwards, and that's been very great. So if you have a technology side, I think the stocks would have done pretty well here. Utilities also driven by YTL power lift up a lot, right? So this sector important. Make sure you follow it. You can also follow it on the SmartRobie chart if you have not done so. That will push you into the right state of mind. Now, a little bit on the schematic right now. So this is where we are. The KLCI is somewhere, let me just erase this, and we are somewhere between the stage 2 and stage 3, the breakout, another breakout of the stage 2, a little bit of possible distribution, so we won't know yet unless the market sell out. So this is where we are. Nicely is we are holding above the 1600, so you can see market goes up at this stage, so market will likely to break higher. I mean, this is important to know where the market is going, so you can see from here, and this is a really good example where I can show you how this market perform, and you can just draw your charts here, right? And you can see here. Okay, so this is where I stated that the market may move sideways, but eventually one bar lift up, so that's a very good thing. All right. So you can see from here, looking up, broken the 1610 this morning in here. It did test the 1600 with 2 tests. So market lift higher, successful test, more sign of strength to come in here, and looking good. Yeah, continue to rally. So on the confirmed no supply, which is an advanced screener that we have on VSA360. All right. Okay, Audi Fitri, I made the comment on BWest. Pentagon guided 10th of May. Yeah, sure. That's a good trade too, right? So you can see from the no confirm last week. Let me just bring this again. The thing fly over. This was last. Okay, let me just go back. Okay, you can see on the 9th of May were theta and okay. All right, and then you see that. Okay, so what has come up after 19th of May? Theta all didn't really go higher. Okay, all didn't go higher. I think some of these are technology equipment like Adara and MMS. Maybe they will start to move this week here. Okay. So hasn't been great for those, but some of the other Pentagon guided shares has done well. So for this week, 16th of May, we have Sendai, and one of the ways you want to do that in Pentagon guided, you can just go on a very easy way to look into it, and something I feel that everyone should have on their tools if they are not. Find out why if you are making good progress. Okay, if you are not making progress, you want to get the right tools in here. So this is where we are on the no, this is a line change. No, we don't look at the line change, we want to look at no supply. Okay, -5 here and 5, and we want to sort out by turnover. So here we can just mouse it over and you can see no supply ready to hit higher here. Pavilion, another property, industrial. Okay, so a nice one here breaks out. You can see the setup's really good. Ceiling, line change, but you notice green Pentagon was much earlier. Allianz Bank today, this morning, has a pickup. Okay, so a lot of these are doing pretty, but just take note, Allianz is only 430 shares. Of course, next week we'll come back and look at these two in here. All right, we got one of the so-called audience. They want me to look at Banwest. We will take a look at it when we get to it. So let's take a look at the insider buying last week. Now last week we have about MC in holding was at 171, and lo and behold, eventually it shot up. So this one insider buying definitely push up a nice share from here. Then another one, Hibiscus, still not ready yet. You can see here still in the red Pentagon, so a lot of the yellow background not ready to push up, and then the marker, but there was a buy call. I think this is a good base, eventually also dragged by lower crude oil prices worldwide, which we have seen right now. So this week insider buying, we got IFCA MSC, we have 2 lots of buying, and also Alpha IVF, which is a newly listed stock but caught my eye because there was a single buying, lots of selling, holding up. Interesting, Alpha in here. So check it out too. And really part of our VSA360 is to enable members to do well. That's always been really part of the turtle trader model that we learn from the 80s, where a lot of members are doing well. You can see here Mayfan and Yi and James, because they put in the practice. They follow what is necessary, they follow the rules, and everybody can do it. Even the rules are given to you. Many of you who already got those rules in here, but it's just that you need a supporting community and a network to do well. We all look at some of the members, you can see doing well. You can see this is the portfolio that we have, 12% return, 4% return. Of course, the KLCI market was good too, the Pony Express, and only May we are down slightly in here. Check out the report that we have on our monthly guide in here, and this is the portfolio that we have. We started at 50k. You can see every win that we have. We traded EA Tech, Ramso, BJLN, some Alsave, Luxcam, SGGM, LHI, Huatai. Some don't make, some made up the stream, continue to go up. So it's been a very good 2 months or 1.5 months, those of you who have been following us a bit. All right, so find out more. All right, check out our VSA360, where members like yourself will do well if you participated in here. This is our Series 1, continuing where we left off, which we did started back in 2023, about a year ago coming in. Why members do well is because they have infrastructure, infrastructure to provide them with the continuous learning or not. If you're not, do join us, right? Members will definitely well. People are giving good review in here. And we'll look at the Banwest. Let's take a look at this morning in here. for Band West, switching. Okay, Band West still in a nice uptrend, no worries in here. Earnings coming up. As you can see from here, Adil, I hope you have our VSA360, right, to use this. So you can see the trend line chart is still heading higher, resistant about 61 cents. So it's make it so much easier when you have a chart like us in here. Consider our premium membership with the tools that you have in here, and also the KLCI breaking higher right now, overtaking the uptrust. What does that mean? That means this market's gonna go higher. All right, so that's with the backdrop that we have. I think please have your portfolio fully invested. Okay, it's still not too late yet, but of course it all depends on people rushing into the market. The more people rush in, the more likely the market will go higher, and the later it is. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not done so, and also join our Telegram chat room in here for all information that will be beneficial to you. All right, so that's all we have for this morning. Thank you for coming. If you have any stocks you want me to comment, feel free to put it in there. Bye bye.